Hey, everybody. It is the time for the Simple Easy Marketing Podcast. I'm Tim Gillette with your host of the Simple Easy Marketing Podcast, a daily thing talking to you about simple, easy things to help you build your business. Now, today, first of all, before I get involved into it, our podcast today is always sponsored by SimpleEasy.com, or SimpleEasyEvents.com, SimpleEasyEvents.com. Where we host a virtual event every month to help you with simple, easy marketing ideas in your online marketing using blogs, videos, and other tools. You can go ahead and follow us. By the way, you can go to the Apple podcast, timgillette.com/Apple will take you over to our Apple podcast where you can subscribe to these and get these on your device. That's timgillette.com/Apple. And also, please go over and check out our YouTube channel. It is timgillette.com/YouTube. timgillette.com/YouTube or youtube.com/timgillette. Either way, welcome to the Simple Easy Marketing Podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about why are you not writing this down? Your story, not mine, your story is something that can solve mysteries 100 years from now. Can tell people what it was really like going through a pandemic. Did you ever think about that? The solution you found for your business in the middle of a pandemic may be something that someone is going to forget about many, many years from now. And it is just your writings that will help to lead them to find success again. You know, a young girl did that very thing. She took a small booklet she would given and she wrote down what her family was going through for years while in hiding. Documenting things going on with her sisters, her father, her mother, relationships, how they went up and down. And shared her story in a way because she eventually wanted to become a journalist. One of her last entries into her diary said, "I want to become a journalist." And then her family was found. Now, this is in the middle of World War II, and you all know the story that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the diary of Anne Frank. Now, she didn't have the internet back then. Didn't have a TV to watch while they were in hiding or cooped up in that little hole they were in. So she took a pen and paper and wrote down her journey. I know some of you are going, well, I don't like paper anymore. Great. I love paper. I mean, I write some of my greatest things down on paper and then transfer it to the internet. I don't like to write. Great. You don't have to write. Well, I don't want to see my face on video. Great. You don't have to get on video. The point is you can still document what you're doing. If you don't want to get on video, just do it in audio. This podcast, some of you are listening to this on audio version of it. Some of you are watching it live stream as we broadcast it. And some of you are reading the notes because we've taken and transcribed it into things. All right. And my whole repurposing thing, that's a whole other podcast. Today, it's just why aren't you writing down your story? You know, it is said many, many, many times, those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. But imagine if something in your notes, blog post, video, podcast is something 100 years from now that will help someone else find a solution to a problem they are going through. Why? Because you wrote it down. Imagine your industry you are in 100 years from now. Is it going to be here? Is that industry going to be gone? Is there something you're doing in your industry that's going to take another industry much further? Today, we're talking about Anne Frank, someone who was alive when the internet wasn't even here. And we are talking about her on the internet, about telling your story because of what she did many, many years ago. And what you write down about the progress, your blog posts, your videos, your podcasts, about what you're going through in your business may be something that someone else will use as a reference point to solve a business problem 50, 60, 70, 80 or 100 years from now. But if you don't, it'll all go down with you. Your business will die when you die. And that's the truth. I hope you actually take this idea, all right, and write down. Why you're not writing down, tell your story. So just tell your story, whether it be blog, vlog, or podcast, and share it everywhere. It's that simple. It's that easy. That's why this is the Simple Easy Marketing Podcast. I'm Tim Gillette, your host. Be sure to go subscribe to us on Apple. Again, timgillette.com/Apple will take you there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Tim Gillette, or timgillette.com/YouTube. Either way, it takes you there. Subscribe to them so you can catch these live on our YouTube channel. Catch them live and see the recordings on our YouTube channel, or maybe even follow us on our blog. I'm Tim Gillette with the Simple Easy Marketing Podcast, and I'll be back with another one for you tomorrow. Remember, your story is what matters, and no one's going to find out about it if you don't write it down. So why are you not writing it down? I'm Tim Gillette. I'll see you next time. Bye.